This is the NARWAL Freo Z10 robot vacuum and mop combo. When I first got it, I was honestly a little skeptical. My past experiences with robot vacuums haven't always been great. Either they got tangled up with pet hair, missed corners, or just didn't really pick up much dirt. But I'd heard a lot of buzz around this model, and after seeing it in action, I wanted to share my quick review for anyone who's curious about how it really performs. Especially if you're new to this whole robot cleaning thing. Talking about the look and feel, the NARWAL Freo Z10 has a modern, almost futuristic style with a simple all-white finish. It instantly feels premium. The plastic is high quality, the buttons are sturdy, and I can tell it was built to last. It's a circular robot, just over 14 inches across and fairly slim, so it can slide under a lot of my furniture easily. The docking station definitely catches my eye. It's larger than some others I've seen, but there's a reason for that. It actually acts as a full maintenance hub, which I'll get into a bit later. Everything about this setup feels thoughtfully designed, from the hidden water tanks to the solid dust compartment. When I pop open the top lid, I can quickly see my clean and dirty water tanks. Super accessible, which I appreciate since there's not much fuss refilling water or emptying out dirty liquid. The front cover gives me easy access to the dust storage and a compartment for liquid concentrate. Even the buttons on the top of the unit are satisfying to press, in case I don't want to use the phone app. From my experience, the cleaning performance is really where the Freo Z10 stands out. To start, this robot is advertised to have 15,000 psi of suction. And let me tell you, that's more than enough for regular household mess. Whether it's pet hair scattered on the carpet, dust hiding in the corners, or crumbs on hard floors, it picks up almost everything in its path. I have a mix of vinyl and carpet in my living spaces, and this robot recognizes the type of floor it's on and adjusts itself. On hard floors, it switches right over to mopping using its two spinning microfiber pads. If you haven't seen a robot mop before, the basics are that it drags these little pads across the floor, but with the Freo Z10, the pads actually extend slightly past the robot's body, which means it can scrub the baseboards and get into those tricky corners. With regular use, it consistently surprises me with how much dust and debris it pulls up. There's always more than I thought possible. Another thing that's impressed me is the self-maintaining base station. After each session, the robot returns home and the dock automatically empties the dustbin, washes the mop pads with hot water, and dries everything using hot air. I don't have to babysit it or constantly clean things by hand. If you're like me and you hate maintenance, this feature is a huge plus. I also use the app for control, which lets me set schedules, define no-go zones, like my kids' playroom, and keep an eye on where the robot is cleaning in real time. The mapping is accurate, and I can customize it room by room, or even only mop vacuum certain areas. The obstacle avoidance is another key feature, especially if you have pets, kids, or lots of furniture. The Freo Z10 uses laser sensors to figure out where things are and avoid collisions. It rarely bumps into anything hard enough to leave a mark. It's surprisingly quiet for how much power it has, so I'm comfortable letting it run during a meeting, nap time, or even at night. I also like that I can control it with Alexa, Siri, or Google Home. Just a simple voice command to start cleaning. Now on to what I really like about this robot. In my opinion, the anti-tangle system is a lifesaver. Hair, especially from pets, used to mean I'd have to untangle the main brush on my old vacuum every week. Not with the Freo Z10. The special side brushes actually move dynamically to loosen and pass hair straight to the roller, where a burst of suction takes care of the rest. I also don't have to worry about the mop pads spreading dirty water around. After every room, the robot runs home, washes the mops, and heads back out. That means my floors always stay clean, and I don't get streaky messes. The cleaning power, both mopping and vacuuming, definitely feels above average for a robot at this price point. If you live in a home with a mix of surfaces, lots of little corners, or active pets, I'd recommend this for sure. But there are some things I don't love. Right away, the size of the base station might be an issue for some people. It's big, and there's no way to hide it under a table or in a tight corner. It demands space in your home. Water management is another concern. In I mode, the robot determines how many mopping passes are needed for each room, and sometimes that means it burns through half a water tank just to clean one zone 3 times. The water tanks are easy to access, but I do find myself refilling them more often than I'd like, especially after cleaning several rooms with stubborn messes. Another small gripe, the vacuum dustbin inside the robot isn't huge. If I'm cleaning a bigger area or lots of pet hair, it can fill up before the robot remembers to head back and empty itself. It doesn't always automatically sense that, so you have to be aware. The mop pads, over time, do need to be replaced, which is normal for mops, but still an extra cost. Even though the auto-clean system does well, sometimes the pads come out a little dirty if my floors were super messy. And occasionally, the side brushes make a rattling noise when they retract or unfold, which can be a little annoying if you're right in the room. Honestly, I had some doubts before I tried it, mainly about how much maintenance these newer robot vacuums actually save you versus a regular one, and if the mopping function would be more than just a gimmick. From my experience using the Freo Z10 almost daily in my 760 square foot space, it seriously cuts down on the time and effort I spend cleaning floors. The mapping feature is especially helpful, since I can check the little trail it leaves on the app and see exactly what's been cleaned. The scheduling tools are great for busy days, and I don't have to be home or even think about it. That's a huge win for me. It's perfect for homes with kids, pets, or just for anyone who wants to reduce daily chores. The quality of cleaning is excellent, and the robot handles both vacuuming and mopping without me having to swap out attachments or run multiple cycles. Just make sure you have a spot for the docking station and are willing to top up the water tanks after a couple of heavy mopping sessions. In conclusion, the NARWAL Freo Z10 robot vacuum and mop combo goes way beyond my expectations. The anti-tangle and self-maintaining systems are real stress relievers, not marketing fluff. The level of automation, from emptying the dustbin to washing and drying mop pads, honestly feels like something from the future, only it's here right now and working in my home. Sure, there are areas I'd like to see improved, like water usage and dustbin monitoring, but overall, the convenience, cleaning performance, and techie features make it absolutely worth considering if you're looking to upgrade your cleaning routine. I'd recommend this for just about anyone tired of boring, repetitive cleaning tasks. Please check the comments section for detailed information about the NARWAL Freo Z10 robot vacuum. Thank you for watching.